Cause Fern.
Am I lying?
Nah.
She
Fern,
had her staff was a Uzi.
Nah, no, that was just Fern's power in general.
Somewhere.
I know, but I'm saying the fact that it's that fast.
Fern even said it. She said that Fern, your spells might be as powerful as mine, but yours you can shoot yours a lot faster.
Yeah.
Your speed's a lot incomparable. So then she stopped worrying about how big she can make them, and she just started worrying about how fast she can get them off. And so she was fighting. She was fighting a demon once, and Buddy thought he won, but Fern hit him with that switch on that beat. I was like, damn.
She was like, she literally twirled the staff and was like, okay. And he was just like, dude, what the? And just looking at him,
he's blocking him at first, and then he was like, she can't keep this up.
Yeah.
And then he realized that she's just keeping it going.
By the time he realized he lost, he was just like, you just see his head go like, what? And done.
That man. That little trick she pulled off, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think Fern could do it. I thought Fern was gonna hit him like a beam or something. Fern was gonna come through.
Yeah, what's up boy name who was part of their party again? The dude who wears the red, I can't remember his name, with the axe.
I can't remember it.
When they went to go get him,
hold on.
He was scared to
Stark.
Yeah, he was scared to fight this dragon because he was like, I can't kill this dragon. And Fern was, Farron and Fern was watching him fight the dragon because they was like, nah, we'll help you and this and that. And he felt safer because Farron is strong as hell. So she's like, we're gonna let you know when we're going to help you. You just gotta keep him distracted. He was like, all right, bet I can do that. As you see him fighting, she's like, oh, he got it. And he's like, now. And she says, you killed it. Because he killed it. Because she said, we need you to distract him and pin him so our attacks can hit him. So when he pinned him, he used his axe to hit the head and pin him down to the ground. When he was like, do it now, she said, you already killed him.
Oh, damn. Well, damn.
Yeah, Buddy was trained by the best character. Honestly, the best warrior they had.
You think better than
Stark?
Yeah, I said, but you think he was better than
He was better than all of them. The stories Fury would tell us about that nigga. And then she would expect Stark to be able to do some of the same shit.
Yeah.
Like
but he was trained by
your master. She said your master could just fall off cliffs, and he would just.
Yeah.
And so she was expecting Stark to be able to do the same. I was like,
literally, the dwarf literally would just go, and just fall, and he'll be straight faced.
He would just go straight face fall and smack on smack from like a heel or something.
Yep. It is
while they're climbing down.
Yep. Stand up and then just walk like nothing happened. And she was like, you should be able, because Himmel can. And he's like,
that's what I'm saying, but that's not Himmel. Himmel was the blue hair.
Then what's the dwarf?
I'm gonna say you talking about Stark.
Stark was trained by the dwarf.
Yeah, but that's not Himmel is the blue haired one.
She expected him to be able to
I can't remember the dwarf's name.
She was expecting him to be able to do the shit that the dwarf could do.
That's what I'm saying. Himmel was not the dwarf though. Himmel was the blue haired one.
Right.
Himmel was the one that Fearing loved.
Yeah, that she doesn't realize that she loves.
But she loves him, man.
She does, but she doesn't realize she's in love with him. Yeah, like the whole time you watching and you hear her talk about him, it's like you are in love with this man, but she's completely oblivious.
She's kept her ring with her that he got her and all types of shit.
She literally is going around the world to the spots that he went to. And in her mind, she's like, yeah, I'm just gathering information. And I'm just
gathering spells and doing things like that.
But the whole time, like as an audience member, you realize, oh, you love this man. She don't.
But she started to learn why people do things.
Like do the things that they do.
Because she used to not be interested in like human reaction and things like that.
It hasn't triggered yet. So what you think is gonna happen when she figure out that she loves him? Because I haven't read the manga for it.
Nah,
I haven't finished it.
I don't know what's gonna go happen. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think she gonna break down.
I don't think she gonna cry.
I think she gonna break down.
I think she'll just be. I think she will be. I think she'll cry, but I don't think she'll be sad. I think she'll be happy.
I think she'll be happy. But
I think if she does get to see him again, she'll be very, very like. She'll be able to at least be like, I finally understand.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Cause she's not like she's still not that emotional, but she's probably gonna be like.
She's not that emotional.
She's like I finally understand now. Yeah. And they'll probably like have like an emotional. It'll probably be an emotional thing.
Yeah.
but cause like it was like I can't remember his name, cause him was the blue-haired one. I know that for facts, and I can't remember the green hair. I just remember everybody colored his hair. Green hair was the priest.
His hair wasn't green, it was blonde. But I know what you're saying.
And his hair was green at one point. Was it? He wore a lot of green or something.
No, he didn't wear a lot of green. I'm gonna pull it up for you now.
I don't know where I thought I got the green from, but
you got Himmel, yes. Hilter is the priest.
Hilter. Yeah,
Heiter. I'm sorry, Heiter. Stark Eisen is the
Damn, they got us. Damn, Bleach got us in Fearing too.
Right. I'll tell you, just like another magic one. Bet.
I want to say they gotta start talking about. I say someone gonna make an edit and they gonna be talking about Fearing, and all of a sudden Bleach is gonna come through.
Right.
We're just gonna make an edit, Bleach edit. I'm like, oh my god.
Eisen is the dwarf. That's what I thought. Yeah, Eisen's the dwarf.
Your master Eisen could just walk off a cliff and fall without having to worry about it. Why can't you?
Was Eisen strong?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Strong ain't the word for that dwarf. That dwarf is a problem.
I don't think.
Am I lying?
I don't think he understands how strong he is.
Yeah, like none of Himmel, the hero, the priest, Fearing, and this goddamn dwarf Eisen. None of them realize. Well, Fearing kind of understands, but none of them really realize how fucking strong they are.
I don't think magic even. I don't even think magic probably work on this nigga. Like you could probably send that nigga to a black hole and him to be chilling there. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna care. Like he is a genuine problem. Like. When I seen him drop off that hill face first, I said, "Oh nah, that nigga's
crazy.
he's a real menace."
When you see Eisen fight the first time, when they finally show it, and you see him just go, "Okay, I got it," boom. I'm like, yeah, that's why the Demon King died. Because the very first episode is them celebrating the death of the Demon King. Because the four of them killed him.
I'm not gonna count.
Like. People don't realize how strong all of them were. Like they don't understand it, and it's whacked out weird. It's whacked out funny.
I'm not gonna cap. If you had to fight Eisen, if you had to 1v1 him, you ain't making it out alive.
No.
I ain't gonna cap.
Cause Eisen,
even if he was probably barehanded, I still wouldn't think you make it out alive.
Eisen will let you hit him until you realize it's not affecting him, and then he just goes smack.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So,
like, can we talk about this?
Young one.
You have lots to learn.
Arrogance is their ways.
Boom. Literally, that's how he was teaching him. Cause Stark was like, "You keep beating me,
and I'm gonna beat you some more." Like, just get up so I can beat you some more.
Yeah, get your ass up. Let's go. Let's run. Like, what you doing?
He was like, and because like, but I mean, it helped Stark's character development later on. Like he used to, because he made it, he straight up was like, oh, I only beat you so that way you can get back up. So that way when your time comes, so that way you get into a real fight, you know what it is that a real warrior needs, and it's that never breaking stride to get back up. And like because I ain't gonna cap. When he fought his first demon Stark.
Yeah.
And he realized, and he had to fight a woman with his master's technique. That shit had him on the edge. And the only thing that nigga said at the end of that shit was, my master's blows were a lot heavier than yours. Nigga, when someone says that shit to you,
right?
Nigga, just run.
Alright, so long story short, you guys go ahead and vote. By the time this come out, voting will probably already end. So I hope your whoever you vote for wins. I already told you who I'm going with for most of my stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to Reddit.
I still feel like it's too early to be doing these awards. So
Nah.
I think we did.
Because this is for a lot of most of last year, all the way up until.
I got a topic.
Up until
Is it
March.
weird for men to buy hype boosters?
Stop. Stop it.
So we're basing a new season of Solo leveling off of last year's season of Kaiju.
Well, that's why. But Diamond, all of that counts. All of it counts. But let's go ahead and get to these Reddits now. This is wild.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all now. Okay. Dude went on a date with a girl. He likes the girl a lot. Right. He needs advice.
Alright, bro. Hype boosters.
He's been dating her for a while. He needs advice. So they have been arguing for a long time.
Okay.
And he finally asked her what is her problem. She says she has a secret, and she says she's just gonna say it. She admitted she's the town's hoe.
Damn.
And has trains and threesomes ran on her.
Okay.
So you can see on my line. That's what she said. Oh, okay. So, long story short, basically, she had to tell him what her sister was going to tell her. So, she says she's willing to stop, and so he's asking for advice.
Don't stop, big homie.
Let that bitch go.
Nah. You don't turn unless you Leon from
A guy I know who
So
knows
she
a
came
guy,
to you
knows
and
a
said
guy
that
had
she's
you.
she's the town's hoe and gets trains running her. You still gonna stay with her?
There ain't no tightness there.
I'm gonna go to a prophecy that you know really well. Hood nigga 31, verse 29. Thou shalt not turn a hoe into a housewife. You know,
What's
like I don't know why you playing with this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap.
He need to let her go.
What would you want me to do?
Kill me, shoot me, do something.
Damn.
What are you doing?
And I don't think she want to be saved because she said I'll stop for you.
Yeah, I obviously don't trust it.
Right.
But
The trust is broken because the only reason why you telling me is because your sister said she was gonna tell me.
I say that only to say you gotta think about how many hoes are actually wiped up nowadays.
Bro, but imagine going
She
to.
was cheating on him and getting this done to her.
Okay, listen. So what if
No, he's asking
act
if he
like
should stay.
act like you're in his position. Imagine if I walk up to you and be like, "Hey man, congratulations. You know, I've been in there once or twice. You know, I know how
I
it feels."
punched the motherfucker. Don't ever say those fucking words to me. Nah.
Man, you got a good woman on your side, man. She got some good neck, good neck on her shoulders, man. She thinks
Some
smart.
things just don't need to be spoken.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm liable to kill you.
And she said
I'm liable to kill you.
she said she's the town, bro. So that means she gonna be you gonna be known, bro.
Everybody know.
What if you found out your friend was like that? How you
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to fight her. I'm sorry.
you talk real soft, so you need to pull it up.
I'm gonna have to fight her. Cause
If you found out your friend,
Yes.
it's the town hoe. She been cheating on her man. He a good guy.
yes, and then I'm gonna go snitch.
Damn.
He deserves to know that.
true.
Yeah.
So
The only reason why he found out was because of her sister.
So why are you fighting her?
Cause for one, you're cheating on somebody you're with.
Okay.
That's for one. That's
She's
already
on the right of good.
already low.
Right? Respect.
And then you doing extra shit on top of that. Now if it was just like a one and done, okay, you still fucked up for that, honestly.
But she can keep that girl cold mouth quiet.
But people taking turns.
Damn.
You would still tell him if it was a one-time thing.
Yes.
Or would you give her the option to tell him first before
She
you
would have the option, but if she's like, no, it's fine. No, it's not fine because either you can tell him or we're not gonna be friends. Pick your choice.
I respect that.
So it's just she's still gonna have to get no.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap, bro. And when I did that example to him, he said, "I'll fuck you."
You're doing all of that in the town
you can't touch
knows,
me.
and I'm friends with you, and people know that we're friends. No,
They gonna think the same
whatever
thing of you.
image you
They're gonna think
have,
the same thing about you.
it's not gonna be put on me, cause you can go.
Like
ahead.
imagine you go up there to your first date and you go. Imagine you go up to pick her up for your first date. Hey man, going there for a good night too.
Oh no, you paid for it?
He was like, I was in there last night, man. Now you're gonna get some good stuff.
I'm swinging.
Or they joking like you actually paid for it? Shit, I got it for free.
There's just things that people just need to stop doing. Like if a nigga sends me something, because it has happened with like, oh, I was with your girl, before you. Okay, I don't give a shit. But if a nigga came to me, eye contact, and he was like, "What's up, man? I was down," and said the same thing. I'm crashing the fuck out.
You know niggas be bold, so
They do, and I'm going to.
They might just walk up. Might just walk up while you with her out on a date. This nigga just gonna smack her ass just cause he's so used to it. He gonna be like, nigga. He gonna be out there. You gotta punch him in his face.
I'm saying height and shit don't bother me. I don't give a fuck how big you think you are, nigga. I'm killing you.
But
like, there's no such thing as you smack my wife on her ass.
She gonna be like, stop it. I'm
with
her. She gonna be like, stop. You can't do that. I'm out with my man. Nigga, what?
Level of disrespect where you gotta handle that right then.
Oh yeah, that's getting handled right then and there. The only thing that's gonna stop me is the police, cause even my wife, Michael, I'm like, no, nah. Grab his leg and rip it off before I do. That's what the hell I'm gonna be saying. Cause I'm not joking. Nah, that shit mad disrespect. And niggas is
don't
tripping.
Say that one, man.
I just saw this video. Like motherfuckers is tripping. I saw a video of this dude. He pulled this nigga's pants down who was walking. But he was in the hood. The dude had a piece in his front and it came out. So the dude pulls his pants up and he picks up the piece, look back and see the dude, and he walk up to him like he about to kill him. And dude like, yo, it's a prank. Y'all asses are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And the reason why I bring that up after I said, the reason why I say that after I bring up that is because
any YouTuber do
that type of thinking and coming up and smacking my wife on her butt. Well, I'm there. It's the same thing.
Fuck the game,
the one
bro.
where the nigga will flex. He just like, yeah, bro. You know what the store is and flexing the watch and stuff. Nigga actually got robbed for that.
Bro, that
Yeah,
public,
you stupid.
It's like what you doing?
that public humiliation shit ain't for me.
This girl who be going around just talking crazy to folks.
Yeah.
Oh,
you smoking on my block and shit?
Yeah, I see
They
that.
pulled out a gun on her and actually shot.
Yeah.
She took the fuck off. I'm like, see? Yeah, you need to stop playing with folks.
They ready to punch her and shit.
Hey, man. Y'all tripping.
Like, people are not meant to be played with nowadays. People are not meant to be played with nowadays.
Y'all messing with people's lives. Y'all know people's mentality.
Yeah, and y'all really think y'all like a main character.
If you don't know the state of what our state is in, then you do not know what the times we living in, boy. This is a recession. This is a survival depression right now.
In front of me, it is going to be lights out.
Do you know why everyone's mentality the way it is? Because the state of America. Because everybody's in that survival mentality.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to survive.
But you got people who legitimately don't understand, like,
because they so wealthy.
That, or you got people who legitimately don't understand
have
that
good lives, and then they want to go to the hood, play games, and then
that too.
And then when they get shot at, then oh my god.
Yeah, like the white boy who had got shot or stabbed, one of the two, last year, and he and his dad was like, he's just a kid. Your son went to somebody's work place, antagonized him, all for a video. And you are telling us he's not at fault?
No.
You're a shitty parent. And the reason he's that way is your fault. Michael got in trouble on Tuesday for locking the stall and going up underneath it as a joke. And I found out it was from Roblox. I want to know how I acted? I said, your ass ain't on Roblox no more.
I ain't gonna cap.
Because the last thing I need is you to keep thinking that the shit on these games and TV is the same thing as real life. It's not. He like
crawling underneath. That's it.
He was just fucking around in the bathroom instead of using the bathroom and coming out like he was supposed to.
Oh, I just would have locked them all. I would have locked them all and just, you know.
I asked the teacher, did she lock him in? She said, Mr. Davis, no. So you should have. He would have learned real quick. Lock him in there, turn off the light, and just close the door. Just leave him in there. He'll figure it out. Stop fucking with people. And she laughed, but like I was dead ass. Like I'm one of those parents that you're going to get a consequence. Like it's over with. It's over with. I'm not prepared for certain shit. Nobody can come up to me while I'm with my wife and smack her on the ass and think they're not dying. And if you are one of those types, cool. Just make sure you tell your family what size t-shirt that they want to wear at your funeral.
They say
get that pre-ordered.
I thought about something funny now that you're talking about parenting. They say there's no book on parenting. Why don't we just write one?
There's a book on parenting. Several. How to raise kids properly. And some of those books don't even work. Put them in a corner. Okay. And that's why your son, who had nothing but time to think about the stupid shit, even though he didn't get no ass whooping or nothing. When he grows the fuck up, they're gonna be like, you didn't think to go kill the when you was thinking about killing. I thought I still went and did it.
Do you think that
at least with us,
they have different methods in the books depending on what color the race the
1,000%, 1,000%.
Like, do you think one book, if it's written by a black author, just says use a belt?
1,000%. 1,000%.
And
all the kids, most of the kids that I've met that parents beat them, whooped them and disciplined them properly, have turned out like y'all are the ones who turned out really well, and your dumb ass said, I'm not gonna put my hands on my child at all, only for your child to grow up and be a terrible human being. You wanna know why? Because they never got consequences for stupid actions. So when they get out in the world and something happens, they call you like, why am I in jail? What did you do? Well, I just smacked somebody. You know, I just thought that was okay. Alright, I thought that was okay. So why am I in jail? Cause you smacked somebody. And you thought it was okay. I smacked this man's wife on the ass because I had bagged her this one time, and now I'm in the hospital. Like, he tripping. Why did you smack another man's wife on the butt? Because I slept with her first. You deserve to be in the hospital. You need to teach your kids consequences. Touch my wife while I'm there if you want. Touch her while I'm not. Touch her while I'm there. It's over with. It's over with. I'm not gonna be the same dude. I'm not gonna. Y'all gonna be like.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I see red.
1,000%. All of it's coming out. All of it is coming out. And I'm not stopping until the police will have to stop me. I want to break bones and everything. I got a goal in mind. I want you to have surgery.
The moment I slide my gun over, it's up. It's up. Cause I ain't gonna care. I
want you to suffer. So I want you to feel
I'm not the type of nigga to just shoot first. Even though I feel like that's a shoot first moment, I'm gonna just slide the gun over and just have to really let a nigga know what's up right there.
And I got stamina, so I can fight for a long.
Hold this
time.
for me.
I can fight for a long fucking time. Rat-a-tat, bat, bat, bat. I'm fucking you up. And when they come and try to take me, I'm like, hold up real quick. And I'm stomping on your face because I want to make sure you got to have surgery after we done.
So we all agree that ain't no saving that one.
How would you do if a girl just came and just like rubbed his neck as they was walking past? You not going to crash out?
Oh, definitely.
Alright, so we all in agreement. Crashing out seemed pretty reasonable to me.
I mean, technically speaking, it's only because I ain't got the wig in my bag.
So if a girl came to you and was like,
you know what I'm saying? It's only because I ain't got the wig in my bag, bro.
If a girl came to you and said, I left my
bob at home. I need you to get this one.
That doesn't bother you. But if she said, I fucked him first and I'm gonna get him again.
He used to fuck with crazy women. So
you touched your face. I know this. I know what this means. That's the alright, bitch. Chill out. I know what this means. Huh?
Honestly, because if she like, I'm gonna get him again, go ahead. Go ahead. I want you to try it. Go ahead.
How far is she gonna get as she walks towards him?
Go ahead.
Go
ahead, because you're gonna be walking forward, and then 0.2 seconds later you're gonna be backwards. Okay? So go ahead. I want you to.
I like to see a good fight.
I'm begging you to.
I like to get into.
If I'm there, they're gonna be like, she gonna be like, help me. I don't see you. You saw her?
Hey man, I heard they're doing the conga outside.
All right.
Well, they got the new Jay-Z.
Jay-Z pulled up. We outside. All you hear is, bitch, boom. God dang, them bees is out here popping.
You might hear me do the RKO drop. Do that move I taught you.
You know, it's been a minute since we thought about WrestleMania.
Right.
We should go. I'll be saying everything, but when the police go, hey, what happened?
Sir, the lights.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened.
Sir, you wouldn't believe it even if I told you. But as soon as it happened, the lights went out.
I'll say the most outrageous. What happened to this woman? I'm telling you, you should have been there. It was dope. She was walking and then out of nowhere,
A Tyrannosaurus Rex just ran out.
something just grabbed her and yanked her and repeatedly hit her on the concrete. It was wild. So you didn't see it?
Nah.
Nah, but it was wild. She like floated, went like this, hit the ground, and repeatedly just kept hitting the ground. I don't know, maybe she possessed by something. Y'all probably should take her to the psych ward or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say everything but what happened. Say everything but what happened.
Hold the dice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You got, what are those?
You don't know, still motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on your spot. I forgot that she was, he did say he was on the way. He did say he was on the way. I'm parked in his spot. So.
You done lost your.
I forgot that he was, he said he was that should have been my sign to go move the car.
Hey.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah. That's my bad.
He been doing fade worthy shit all day. It's okay.
I mean, what?
Doing fade worthy shit all day. It's okay.
Oh, whatever. Huh?
That's every line. You always say something crazy.
Hey, good cap.
That's true. That's true. You have a segment that you got to do today, good sir. And it's for what I did with him 2 weeks ago for rappers. That's cool?
Alright.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. But the episode about to come out this week. What?
I really want to know. What inspired you to wear this outfit today? I ain't gonna count.
I just put whatever.
You called me out for my SpongeBob, where
Pajama pants?
Yeah, and that's okay. But I wanted to know, I was like,
I just put on what I felt comfortable in. I don't think twice about it.
Just repping the set today?
No, I'm not. I've been done for a long time.
Just be careful, man. They're gonna say they smell the alcohol on you.
Ain't finna do it. You gonna come over here?
They smell the Mary Jane on you, sir.
No. That they do not.
Can you roll the window down?
That
I
they
can't see.
Not me. Not me, because the first thing I'm gonna say is, not in this car.
Is rolling 60s?
No, I am not. No, I am not.
Can't tell.
Stop. You need to stop.
They're gonna be on that ass. Sir, I just like these colors, sir.
That's not what I'm gonna say. I know how to talk. You talking to the police or you talking to somebody else?
I'm talking about the police.
Oh, nah. I just dress how I dress. You can leave me alone now. Leave that at that. But yeah, so do y'all want me to say it to him, the Reddit that we was talking about?
He talking about trying to save a whole two housewife.
So this dude was dating this girl for a while. Oh, by the way, it's Big Smoke. He's back.
They know who I am.
This guy and girl was dating for a while. The girl's sister found out what she was getting into, so they had a little distance between the guy and the girl. He's like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you? And in their argument, she finally says, she admits that she's the town hoe, and she gets trains and threesomes ran on her. He said that she said she would stop for him. He's asking, what should he do?
My argument.
Well, she lied because she said that she would stop for you and she didn't. So you can either take it or leave it.
I ain't gonna count my argument.
There's no other way to look at it. I mean, you knowingly married a hoe. You accept what comes with it.
They're not married.
Oh,
He said should he stay with her?
My argument
if you accept that type of lifestyle, go for it. I mean, or be in an open relationship, or put yourself in a position where you're not gonna get hurt, but you can still do what you want to do.
Yep.
My argument.
There's nothing wrong with dating whores.
Imagine
What you just say?
There's nothing wrong with dating whores.
I mean, that's not a wrong thing. That's not a wrong argument. I never said there was nothing wrong with dating it. I just said, if you dating her and somebody walk up on you and dap you up and be like, hey man, I know you got a good woman on your shoulders, because I know she got some good head on her shoulders. That's all I'm saying, man.
Then in that particular instance, if he says something like that, then I think that should be grounds for you to deck him in the fucking face.
Thank you. I'm not saying thank you. But you know, there's people out there.
It's cool if you come dap a dude up, hey brother, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, brother? Keep it pushing. But if you greeting somebody with the intent to kind of stun on them like you did something with that person, I mean, everybody has a past. It just depends on how long
That's what I'm saying, but
and sometimes some people's list as long as they're others. That don't mean they don't deserve to be dated or courted or treated like a normal human being. They just a bitch that like to get bust wide open. It is what it is.
Nah,
be one of the niggas that bust her
people,
wide open. Hell, in fact, be the nigga that bust her wide open for free.
People like to have an
But
ego
guess what?
because you say, save the streets. But I mean, if you,
it's you not saving nobody because you know she in the streets. You're not saving nobody.
That's true.
You just doing what you want to do. You just being adult about the situation. Accept it or don't.
Yep.
Choice is yours.
Alright, y'all ready for this next one?
Sure.
It says, is this cheating or am I just heartbroken over nothing? So she says she really needs some help because her head is spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Her and this guy have been seeing each other for about 7 months. They never made anything official, but they would do couple things: daily texts, late night calls, weekend meetups, and he used to call her his girlfriend, and she would call and she would call him her boyfriend. She said it felt real. He told me that he was over his ex of 2 years, this and that. He said it was toxic, stuff like that. She said lately he got distant. He said it was just exhaustion from his early work shifts. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Then I finally brought up the "what are we" convo. His answer, something like, I want to be with you, but we don't see each other enough. Once I get my license, we'll make it official. She said it sounded iffy, but she let it go. She said literally the same day she got a DM from his ex. She asked if I've been seeing him. She said yes, for months. She says they hooked up 3 weeks ago and have been talking about possibly getting back together. Then she sends her a photo. She's in his bed from 2 days before she was there. Said when she confronted him, he denied everything. Said he hated her and would never go back. But then I saw screenshots while I was texting him. He was messaging her saying he'd block her from me. He told her I meant nothing, that she meant nothing, and talking to me. Oh no, he's talking about her. Said he told her I meant nothing and that talking to me was a chore. Meanwhile, he used to cry if I didn't fall asleep on FaceTime with him. He ghosted her, right? He ghosted the girl after blocked me.
So he grew up and now she mad.
Yeah, so she's trying.
That's what it sound like, cause you can't read.
No, bro. Do you try to read this all this shit?
Let me see.
First of all, that's too long, and I told you about my reading earlier.
That's true. Well, you look at this and you can tell me if you can read all of that properly. Cause this motherfucker can't type.
Nope.
It is a lot.
There's a lot.
But it sound like
No, she can't type.
It sound like she upset over nothing. It sound like she got upset and typed that.
Oh, probably. Yeah. But yeah, she's.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do Twitter fingers. Oh my God, let me just type this message out to you.
She said he even blocked her on Spotify.
Damn.
You blocked her on Spotify?
I didn't even know you could do that.
How mad you gotta be to block somebody on a musical service?
I didn't even know you could do that.
You can block anybody on anything.
Yeah,
You can block anybody on anything. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what it said. It says it
I
right
ain't
there.
gonna cap. That's crazy.
That's wild behavior.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Shawty don't even want to listen to playlists.
She can't even listen to no
Nigga
music.
gatekeeping hard ways.
Ain't no just like music around here.
So she's just wondering, should she consider it cheating, or is she just heartbroken over nothing?
You heartbroken over nothing.
That's what I was finna say. Because if y'all never made it official,
But they calling each other girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's not making it official. Y'all just.
I mean, but that's a title that it holds some power to.
Not for real. Not in this day and age. You gotta clarify. You do gotta clarify.
You really
gotta
say,
clarify.
We boyfriend and girlfriend, and we exclusively.
But if you calling each other that shit.
But that doesn't mean that it's exclusive, like he just said. Like nowadays, I've learned you have to clarify that. You have to, because if you don't, and you see and you peep old girl with some dude, and then you're like, "Hey yo," but we were saying this, yeah, but we never said it was official. I've been in several situations where a girl would be like, "Why are you talking to her? This and that." Like you said, you just wanted casual, like you just wanted to be friends. Why are you mad at me over something that? I'm sticking to the agreement.
You knew how you fucked me the other night. You didn't have to do that if we were just friends, girl. You knew what we was getting into when we got into this.
It was your idea.
You're right. It was your idea. When you thought about giving some baby ass dick just because you wanted to keep it friends, hell, that's cool with me.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to change the variables because you didn't think it was going to be that good. You just thought you was going to get your rocks off real quick and be able to go on about your business. But nah.
Yep. Facts. Fucking facts. I did learn from dealing with all that though that if you single niggas, y'all can't unless you just really like that chick. Stop giving chicks your A game when you fucking.
Yeah.
Some girls are only meant for your C game.
Exactly. It's 3 stages. You know, I like to use the length of your finger, for example. That first stage, you just give her the tip. You know what I'm saying? That's if you don't want her to come back. You're just trying to get a little bit, get your rocks off, go on about your business. That's like, oh, let me just crack it real quick and go on my business. You don't want her on the team. You don't want her to come back. You go midway down to that next little line. It's like, okay, I'm giving you this good enough to keep you on the team, but not giving you good enough to make you go crazy. It's like that B grade. It's like, oh, you know, you'll probably want to come back in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, oh my God, I need to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if you give her the whole finger, all the way down to the palm, I'm talking about, like, you fucking her so good, your ass is tapping her ass, basically.
Yeah.
My nigga, you can't get mad when she call you the very next day, like, what are you doing? How long was your day? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please. Oh my God. Blah, 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 blah. Or you can't be mad when she call you cussing you out about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I had to learn that shit when I was the last time I was single. I had to learn that.
A girl called me.
I was giving great.
A girl called me mad, like going off at me about some shit I ain't had nothing to do with. And she was like, hey, you a fuck nigga and blah, blah, blah. I said, whoa. Won't ever be, never will be a fuck nigga. You pushing it. Cause that's one thing I'm not, and you know this. But I hit it with the words I tell you. Once I'm done with you, if I ever tell you it's been real, that means I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
It's been real is my end all be all. Once I say that shit, there's no more communication ever. I said that shit, and then the call ended, but somebody overheard, and they was like, bro, she just wanted you to come fuck her again. And I was like, she should have said that, because that shit that she just called on me was some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I had to think back on it, like, damn, that was probably her way of crying out for some dick. And I didn't realize that. I mean, I can never get it again because she died, but
damn,
it was good.
I'm sorry for your loss.
She was proof that big bitches can really fuck. She wasn't like super big, but she was big enough.
Nah, I know what you mean, because when you talk about like big, like super fat girls, it's a certain way you talk.
Yeah, you know.
So I know you're not talking about her being like.
But it wasn't like that.
I'm not. I know you smiling.
Like she was.
But he's a certain way. When a girl is like fat, he don't talk this soft.
Yeah, like she wasn't like that. She was thick. She was thick as hell. But if she'd have ate like 2 more Snickers bars, goddamn. She was like that. That's why I was just, you know what I'm saying.
But
all praise be to her. God rest her soul, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, you gotta. You two, sir, since y'all single. You can't give every girl grade A. You can't.
No, you cannot.
I don't know how to go average.
You nigga. Yes, you do.
That's why you have all them stupid ass problems now.
Yes. Yes.
Go average.
Yes. You gotta be average sometimes. Some girls don't deserve.
I have a good dick before I don't care.
See?
What you say?
As long as I have a good dick before I don't care.
See?
Meaning I will give.
A B is a good dick report.
That's what I'm saying. As long as it's a B or higher, I'm good.
My nigga, C's get you through school. Stop acting like C's is the worst you could give her.
Facts.
The worst you could give her is going in and then you could blank man that shit or something.
That's an F.
Yeah.
And for some niggas, that's D. That's the best they got.
That's right.
It's true. Stop giving all these girls grade A. That's my message to y'all, cause
you gonna tell your son that?
Yes.
And niggas, if you got a little dick, that's okay. Learn how to use that motherfucking.
Yes.
Learn the other tricks. Learn
I am
simplicity real good.
Use that boat.
I tell my son, I don't say those exact words, but I tell him something similar like that now.
Spin around on it. You can't do. Spin around on it. You can't go too bad.
That too. Learn how to beatbox. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. But I tell Michael something in context, like I don't be like saying what it's for. So like not everybody deserves your all out effort.
Let me jump in your son.
Tell me about my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two youngest.
Yeah, everybody don't deserve your all in any type of capacity.
Yeah.
You gotta learn who to give it to, who not to give it to. And as much as people have taken the word and turned it into some bullshit, you gotta learn how to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
And really learn how to be selective with who, what, when, where, and why. You got this person here or that person there, or why you tell this person this or why you tell this person that. It's just like the book The Richest Man in Babylon. You don't take ideas of carpentry to the gardener. You go to the gardener for that. I mean, you go to the carpenter for carpentry. You don't go to the gardener for carpentry. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And go to who you can trust. Like that's why I tell people like, oh, I can't trust nobody. No, you can trust everybody to be human. You can trust everybody to be themselves. I tell people all the time that you're not accounting for human error. And they look crazy when I say that. And it's like, no, account for human error. People are fucking stupid. A person can be smart, but people are stupid.
Mhm. That's why I listen to Michael sometimes. Like when he be saying Dragon Ball better than One Piece.
It is.
Thank you.
You know?
Dragon Ball Z is the best complete anime that has ever come out. It's
Thank
the best one. You watched a man go from a child to a teenager, develop friends, get married, have a fucking family.
You said that.
Meet other people, turn his enemies into his friends, defeat people together, grow into an even larger family, and it shows you that the family is not where you come from, it's the one that you create.
Human error.
And then you watched his son grow up, and then you watched him die and embrace his son in fucking spirit form. My nigga, it's a complete fucking story. Like you literally watch a man's life as he grows as an individual and becomes practically a fucking god. What do you mean? It is literally the greatest shit. In fact, it is so fucking good that everything after it copies it. Everybody got charge up shit. Everybody got super run fast. Everybody trying to adopt their own
thing. Even if the smart one's not going with it.
What are you talking about? What did he say that was not factual?
It's not that it's not facts. It's just that it's still wrong.
How?
Hey man, One Piece is better.
How?
I don't need it.
One Piece is so not better that the shit's not even over in any capacity. Like there is no completion to it. They're still searching for a way to find a treasure or pieces to this motherfucker. Like it's over 1,000 episodes and niggas still don't know where the fuck they going. The world is only so fucking big. 1,000.
Even y'all can't say nothing on that.
Nah, this world is a lot bigger than ours, though.
Like 4 or 5 times bigger than ours.
The planet is big enough for you to travel for over 1,000 fucking episodes.
Hell yeah.
And y'all niggas ain't found that shit yet.
We do stay on the island like a week or so, though.
We did find it. We did find it.
Yeah, we found like 3 pieces of it.
And then they broke one of them. Like the Eternal Post Laptop.
Yeah. The same fucking concept and did that shit in the first movie, the second movie, and the third movie while having a subplot go on and still made that shit better than One Piece.
One Piece better though. But I feel you.
It's not, but I understand your sentiment.
I know. It is.
My issue with like yes, I am a fan. So yes, I can be a little bit biased, but I'm not like a lot of people where I let my bias always overtake.
This nigga fucking power that he can't even swim.
I'm not one
Water
of those.
might be his opponent, but other than that, you know.
But this nigga is on the ship at all times.
You say things. You say
ever seen in my life.
You try to make
a risk every day.
Me and him just had this conversation earlier. You always try to make an argument about Luffy being able to handle somebody like Goku, which is insane to me. Because like I told him, if
Gear 5 did the motto.
No, let's just go with Frieza. So you saying he could beat Frieza?
I say he could put up a fight against Frieza.
But Goku has defeated Frieza.
That's true.
So what is Luffy gonna do?
Multiple times.
So what is Luffy gonna do?
Hey,
If it's a battle to the death, no holds bar, you really think Goku wouldn't just say, fuck it, blow up the planet?
Hey.
What is Luffy gonna do against that?
I mean, we've already talked.
That's what your imagination.
We've already.
Yes. God, imagination.
We've already talked about this man throwing the beams back and doing other things like that. So.
I
can breathe in space. I don't tell myself I can breathe.
I don't have to throw a beam at you if he's just even a thought like Frieza, who's on the ground because Frieza was getting his ass kicked by Goku and Vegeta.
Powers,
he put his hands
to the point where he doesn't even have to.
Did you watch Resurrection of F?
Yeah.
So you saw when Frieza had his hands on the ground and he said, "Oh, okay, you know what? I'm losing. Fuck it," and put energy into the ground where the Earth exploded in 10 seconds.
Yep.
What the fuck is Luffy gonna do?
He's a battle genius as well.
He's
gonna think of something.
In 10 seconds.
He's a battle genius as well.
That's gonna prevent the world from.
He might just drink the energy from the floor.
Stefan, are you saying One Piece as well?
Yes.
Yeah, he sticks with One Piece. Dragon Ball to Dragon
I will say this.
Dragon Ball to
he
Dragon Ball
has the right
Z.
of it is a better story.
It is. I agree with that. Like from Ball to Z.
But
yes.
for me,
Ball to Z.
And it's a complete story. Like
It's a complete story.
You can stop there and be good, and you can keep going and still be good to some aspects.
Yeah. That's what I say. Like GT, Super to some extent, but like from Ball to Z, it's damn that it. No matter even if you say
if you want to know what,
like for instance,
if you really want to know what it is, it's just the emotional impact. I've just had more of an emotional impact from
that's fine,
from
but
One
like
Piece than
but like
Dragon Ball. That's it.
But like when people say
there's no real argument here. Even though you're arguing for it, I mean I already know the truth about it. I've already agreed with that you guys are right. I'm just letting you argue your case for no reason.
What I was gonna say is like when people brought up like Oda and his congratulations to him has sold so many copies is because he never stopped. Everybody else stopped. One Piece is still ongoing. Naruto took a break. Dragon Ball ended up until they came out with Super. A lot of the animes stopped, but Oda never stopped. Therefore,
One Piece wasn't supposed to go on for as long as it did, though.
It wasn't.
It wasn't supposed to, but he kept going. But I'm saying
he kept going with new ideas.
But I'm saying the fact that he kept going, of course, eventually, for the love of it, and it did get better over time. It was going to sell that fucking many. Think about we're on chapter 1000 and what?
Well, let's see, 1,144?
45.
And let's just and if only 1 million people buy one copy each time.
1,000. What now?
1,144.
1,000.
So and if somebody buy that chapter if 1 million people, which is true, buys that one piece one time, 1 million per week each time a chapter come out. It is so fucking easy to surpass 100 million and 1 billion in copies sold. It's easy as fuck. It doesn't take nothing away from them. I'm not taking nothing away from them. I think Oda and I think One Piece is good. The only reason why I always go to Dragon Ball, saying in an objective manner, there's a reason why every time they put something out about that, it beats everything else. Solo Leveling and Daima. We're going neck and neck the whole time.
But that means Solo Leveling might be the next Dragon Ball then.
It could be. It could be for this generation coming up. We don't know.
Because technically speaking, we're about to see Sung Jin-woo within his childhood.
You want to know? Let me rephrase that.
Then his,
let me rephrase that. Dragon Ball ended up taking over the world. One Piece, Pokemon, One Piece were the closest things to it. I don't know if Solo Leveling will reach that apex.
Solo Leveling crashes almost every site it's been on.
But yes, but I'm saying the reason why I don't know if they're gonna reach that point is because
Is it that good?
it's actually really.
It crashes almost. It crashed Crunchyroll. It crashed because it was fucking my shit up for a minute.
The only reason why it does. The only reason why I can't say that Solo might have it is because Dragon Ball, because it's its own thing and it created its own world. Even though it's Earth, it created its own world. It don't have no enemies. Japan, although they're like, we're gonna fuck with it, they don't like the niggas in Korea.
Nah, yeah.
So no matter how good Solo is, it'll never be able to take over the world because of the beef between Korea, China, and all this. Dragon Ball, all of them love it.
Good dope, sell itself.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
No, man.
It could. I said it could. It really could.
Because there's a lot of people talking about Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
I'm be honest. It's like dropping a diss track, and then like when you listen to the diss track, you nod in your head, even though you know it's like a strike against you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it hurts. It hurts to know it's good.
It's not to take nothing from Solo. I think Solo cold as a motherfucker. when you talk about standing the test of time, I do hope because
Like that Drake
I want to see the whole thing go
Drake
through.
diss against Kendrick.
Exactly.
The
Say
one
what?
that came out before Meet the Grams. Family Ties,
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Yeah.
Like that one right there. On the real shit, even though Kendrick won the war,
Oh, Family Matters is like one of the best
Family
ones.
Matters by Drake. Lyrically, he killed Kendrick
I don't feel that way.
on that particular song.
That was
Oh,
like,
no, that song
that's
was
like the
fire.
only
That
song a
was
lot of
the
people.
only song
To
when
me,
he
I
said
stick with Meet the
Kendrick,
Grams.
It was just like, oh damn.
To me, I stick with Meet the Grams. That shit was a dissection of you as a person, nigga.
It was.
It was a
before that,
rap. Is that
Family
yeah.
Matters. Drake really brought it to Kendrick. Like,
Oh yeah.
The only thing I like about
Yeah.
Kendrick the whole beef was just the speed.
like, bro, even when he started off,
With the speed of which he retaliated at.
Dropping those songs.
Bro,
Drop that one.
like they would like his from how his
It's-
record label would say.
I love Family Matters, but when
Like, he
when
was, like,
Meet the
playing
Grams
chess with this
came
shit,
out,
like,
He
right
had no
after
time to
that,
response. You think he gonna respond? No.
and then I was
He's just
I'm
sitting
like,
behind
yo,
a desk like this, just
as a diss
Oh.
track.
You think you're gonna drop?
That dissection of you
Nah,
and your
my
whole
turn.
family is insane, my nigga.
Uno reverse. Uno
It's
reverse.
insane. It's insane. It's insane. So, but yeah, but cause we was also earlier naming like animes that like were complete, and we say stuff like so. Dragon Ball was one of them. One Piece will be someday.
It is so.
But right now, Cowboy Bebop, we can say Code Geass was one we said.
Code Geass was my favorite.
Yeah, there was some other ones
We said Code Geass. We said.
said Dragon Ball, Code Geass.
You said maybe
Tokyo
Attack on
Ghoul.
Titan. It depends who you is.
It depends on your perspective, but Attack on Titan could be really complete, or it could be a mess.
Trigun, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is definitely one of them. I feel like I'm blanking. Oh,
That's
S
what they
Cry
say.
Ed, I said one.
Yeah.
S Cry Ed, I said is one.
That ended like had a all the way
From
follow
beginning
through.
to end was almost flawless.
High School
Almost.
DxD.
It didn't really end.
It didn't end, so you can't say that. It was one
It
season.
didn't end.
even though they said, you know, we wanted a second season because of the creator died, they could never finish the story. In the
Would you
manga.
say Sailor Moon?
No. I wish. I really wish.
Sailor Moon versus Goku.
No, I'm saying like had a
As
good,
far as in like the had a complete story. They never got a chance to tell their whole story.
Sailor Moon versus Goku.
I'm taking Sailor Moon. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that it's hurtful, but yes.
True.
I think eventually it will be Goku,
Mhm.
but right now it's Sailor Moon.
Even
Right
in
now,
UI form.
Huh?
Even in UI form.
Her Sailor. What was that? Her,
Sailor Moon is so strong that she's a legitimate, when she gets all her powers, is a universal threat. And although Goku can reach that, like the Goku we are growing up with, I don't look at him as a universal threat. I look at him as like a galaxy threat.
But technically, wouldn't Goku just have to lose once
For what?
to be able to beat Sailor Moon?
Some of the Zenkai boosts and shit.
Technically speaking, Vegeta always say once they lose a fight, then they become stronger after that one
That's true.
fight.
That's true. There's a limit to Zenkai boost, but
Yeah.
that is true. I don't know.
who gets stronger when they lose?
Saiyans. It's not even when they lose. It's the more that a Saiyan fights and it's near death, they get stronger. Like when they recover. So like if I'm fighting and I still win the fight, but I'm at like 1% health, when I heal, I'm gonna be vastly stronger than the nigga that you fought. So if you come back, understand this ain't the same
Oh, so
fight.
they're like Viltrumites.
I don't think
Viltrumites are like Saiyans.
They're more like Adaptoids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Viltrumite, we already had this conversation. Ain't no way a Viltrumite's doing anything to a Saiyan.
I didn't say they could.
No, I was just talking because I remember. People are legitimate.
Adaptoid versus Saiyans, bro. That'd be a nice.
Somebody legitimately is trying to have a conversation of like the Viltrumites versus Kryptonians, and I'm like, excuse me.
That's a slaughter for the.
It's the
Viltrumites.
Kryptonians are slaughtering the Viltrumites.
You think so?
Yes.
On what planet?
Let's do work.
You talking because if it's on Krypton and it's not gonna be good for them. But the technology kept them safe from a lot of threats. So their technology would probably do some massive damage to
Whole
Viltrumites.
lot of threats, except the nigga with a big ass brain. And he ain't got no big ass brain.
I was like, you really gonna talk about Brainiac right now?
Hey, I'm just saying.
I don't think no Viltrumites that smart.
Nigga. You ain't gotta be. Do you know how much destruction them niggas reap upon the world?
Who, Viltrumites?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Viltrumites. I'm not necessarily saying the Viltrumites gonna win, because the Kryptonians could win. I just think it depends on the planet, because that depends on what sun is available.
Mm-hmm.
And the Viltrumites are the Viltrumites no matter wherever they go.
One
The
Superman.
Kryptonians are the Kryptonians on other planets. On their planets, they're just smart ants.
One Superman or one General Zod is fucking the entirety of the
Are you
Viltrumites up.
fucking serious?
Yes.
Nigga, let's not even include.
Not on their planet.
I have
If you want to say
around,
that.
make sure the logo don't pop up. That shit pop up everywhere. You about to say his name, but Invincible. Let's take him out.
You got Thread.
I read the whole thing.
Start off. You got Nolan,
Yes.
Omni-Man,
Mm-hmm.
one of the greatest Viltrumites.
Ever. Yeah.
You got Anissa.
Mm-hmm.
You got Conquest,
Yes.
the nigga that is so lonely and only referred to by what he does. He doesn't even have a name. Conquest. That nigga, not Superman.
I'm listening.
A nigga that don't even have a name. Nigga got headbutted to death and didn't die. Fuck out of here. Anyway, then you come to Thrag, the nigga that beat Battle Beast. Because I think Battle Beast will give Superman a run for his money.
What kind of Superman are we talking?
What you mean?
Are we talking about Superman trying
Nigga,
to
we
fight?
talking about Superman.
I know we're talking about Kal-El trying to fight. The nigga who, when he punched the shit out of Darkseid, this shit sent ripples through the fucking universe.
I'm talking about that one.
That Superman is wiping the floor with all them niggas.
Cap.
No.
Cap.
That Superman bench pressed the earth
Okay.
for a week
And
and,
you don't-
didn't break a
think
sweat.
the
These
Viltrumites
niggas can't
do
even
that?
destroy the earth.
You don't think of okay?
The Viltrumites.
You crazy?
They can't.
Why they can't?
They needed a machine and 3 of them to hit it at the same time.
What you got on it?
Smart. Why
They
do you have
can't
to
do
work
it
hard?
alone. Superman can literally, if he wanted to, not only move the earth by himself, which he has done, but
These
can
niggas blow
also
up planets, but destroy planets by themselves.
they need machines
It took
and
3 of them.
help, and took 3 of them. One Superman can destroy the whole earth if he felt like it.
Nigga, when Omni-Man went on that murder spree by the first, like just by his.
That's just destroying the
You're not-
city.
you're
That's
not
destroying the
understanding.
city.
You're not
But that's what I'm saying.
Twice.
But like, listen,
Huh?
Zod beat Superman ass twice.
Zod is also a soldier
I know. He beat Superman
with the
ass
same powers as Superman.
and beat his
These
ass
Viltrumites
twice.
are not that.
And beat his ass
Really?
twice.
Viltrumites are.
And
They
I
don't have
think-
heat
and
vision.
I
They don't
think
have
Zod
freezing
could
breath.
beat
They don't
Thread.
have X-ray vision.
but they got that. Super
Not saying
strength.
it'll be an amazing fight. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
But I don't think Zod could beat Thrag. I think Viltrumites are also smarter.
Really?
I think